The truth of the matter is that's just where folk are, and we try to act like it's not us, but you know at first glance in your life you wanted to know why God would allow such disaster to happen. In the text, John, the revelator, John, the visionary, John writes, God says through his son Jesus the Christ, I am. that should say something for my church. I don't know about nobody else, but my church understands what I am means. And so I am really means that I am when there's nothing else. I am before was, and is became is. I am. I am all sufficient. I am whatever you need. I am. When folks say you're nothing, I am. Pastor Wade just said I am somebody. I am a kingdom builder. I am who God says I am. Even the songwriter got it right and says, let the weak say I am strong. Or maybe this will help you. Then he says, let the poor say I am. Yes, so I am, and so that has theological lineage to it. That is Jesus letting you know that he was with God when the Word was God, and the Word, what y'all understand all of that. And so he said, I am. Yeah, he wanted you to know that he was the true vine. True vine. Y'all gonna get that in a second. It ain't got to be that deep. You just ought to understand that I am the true vine. I ain't the fake vine. I ain't the Decepticon vine. I ain't the Satan vine. I ain't the false vine. I am the truth. I am what you're looking. I am real. I'm like that. I'm all that in a bag of chips, and it ain't nothing you. I am. No matter what you think. It says I am the true vine, and my Father is showing you connection. He said, not only am I the source of whatever you need, but my Father is. That ought to help us when we're going through, because it's something about being connected. It's about something about being in the fold that ought to bring in encouragement and empowerment and strength. And yet, he says, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he's going to take it away. Let's pause there for a second. Just 1 second. I know we got to get out of here. We're going to move along. But the fact of the matter is that I am the true vine. My Father is. And we abide in him, but we're not bearing any fruit. Here's the dilemma. It seems to suggest, the writer seems to say to us, that if you're in Christ, you ought to bear fruit. Didn't say what kind of fruit you were going to bear. Didn't even say you were going to bear fruits, plural. Just said you ought to bear fruit. You ought to bear fruit. Well, Pastor Bill, the problem with us is that we get caught up into the way it's happening for us, and we separate ourselves and we don't bear fruit. And if you are a Christian, you ought to be a fruit-bearing Christian. Even if you're not doing much of anything, you bear fruit because of who your connection is. Well, I just said something. I just said something. Let me see if I can't say it another way. It really doesn't have much to do with me. It's just about who I'm connected to. And so if I'm really connected, I don't have to work very, very hard. I should work hard. I really should endure. I really should press forward. But the truth of the matter is, just because of who my daddy is, I bear fruit. That's That's what the text is saying. I'm not making it up. It says right there, it says, those who don't bear fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it. Let me help somebody, because I know this is our doctrine. We teach this piece, and I'm going to flip it in 1 second, because we got to start looking at the degrees or the levels of what it's really saying. First of all, everybody knows that God does things in 3 because it's divine. 3 represents divinity. And so the first level is you ought to bear fruit just because. Just because, but then the writer goes somewhere else and says that if you bear fruit just because, then he is going to cleanse you so that you'll bring